Hi again. Um, okay, so another. Let's make one more video. Um, I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to make one more video before I go to sleep. Today's August. I'm sorry, August. Um, hold on. What month are we on? Jeez. April 3rd. April 3rd, 2024. Okay, so I talked about a bunch of other stuff. I'm trying to go not in sequence, but give a little bit of the past and then give a little bit of the future, and then just make all the pieces fit together. That way, yeah. Because if I just start from the beginning, it's just too much to say, and I don't know. I think this is how I can express it better. So I wanted to talk about something, and this was well, I figure I have to be fair, so I'm gonna try to be as honest as I can about certain things, and so this is about if okay when and if there was physical abuse. Okay, so I did get physical. I'd say officially a couple times. I'm literally two, and then maybe there'll be some other ones that are debatable. So the first time, it was we were young. We were maybe 20, 21, and we were living with my parents. Okay, it was very early on. Our first son was already born. He was very little. He was very young. He was very little still, maybe I think months. So we were living with my parents, and yeah, I think he was very. I mean, he was probably like 5 months or something like that. So, at first, I had a job. I mean, just a little tiny job, and she was just she was staying home watching the baby, watching the baby, our first one, and then so that's just how it was, and then it was actually my first job. I mean, I worked at a restaurant, and I just was like a cashier at first. A couple months later, I was what they called there a server, a waiter. And so yeah, so you work there for tips, and you make okay money actually, because you bring cash every day. At least when you don't have a a mortgage or all like that. So those were in the years that we hadn't bought a house quite yet. We were still really young. And so yeah, I worked at a restaurant, and then I think maybe she had a little bit of postpartum depression. So she had a little bit of a hard time because I was gone, for a big part of the day. And in the meantime, she was at my house, at my parents' house. So that might have felt a little different, not as comfortable maybe, whatever it is. But my niece, my older niece, she was she was little back then, maybe 8, something like that. And like all kids, we can be at a certain age where we're just kind of we're kind of annoying. I mean, everyone. I mean, even I've heard people say about me, like, "Oh, you were like a big crybaby." Oh shoot, sorry. But anyways, no, I haven't really used a router very much. I have, but not often. So I thought, I gotta figure out how to use it. Easy, I'll watch a video or something. And, so, okay, so got that. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I get tired. I'm not even sure what I was just saying right now because I'm tired. But okay. Yeah. So yeah, we lived there, and then so yeah, sometimes she would get mad, because they would call me into work. Maybe I was off, and then I'd get a call like, oh, I really need someone to come in, and so I would do it just because I don't know, I was trying to do my best, just have a job and go to it. So yeah, that was normal. And then but okay, so yeah, she started getting mad sometimes because I would go into my work a lot. But I mean, he was offering the hours, and I felt like that we needed him. And so then that's how I started taking, those hours. So okay, so then one day I came home and I think I don't remember what was wrong, or she didn't feel good or something. But a lot of the stuff that whatever she was sick from, we had a lot on the pallets, of incoming freight. And so I was asking him, what do we do with the ones that there's a recall? And it was okay. Sorry. Yeah. So it started getting a little worse because she said, oh, such and such is happening. You need to stop, have it stop, or something. And I was like, okay. So I was trying, but it was hard. And then things died down. And then so one day, so there was more arguing about the working. Like, oh, why do you want to go to work? Is it because there's somebody here? And no, that was all strictly by the clock. And when you clocked in, you got paid. When you clocked out for lunch, you didn't get paid. When you came back, then you started getting paid again. So it was okay. So then so then one of my nieces were involved still back then, 08, 09. So they would take our little kids with them. They were just jammed into the vehicle or truck or whatever. So it sounds pretty good. Okay, so that was, what date was that? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop because I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. But okay, I'll probably gonna erase it. I'll go home and review it tomorrow. Probably gonna erase it because I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, I'll make a video later.